even though I have two monitors, I still have to have one for just you guys. Oh, I can see everyone on cam at the same time. I'm running my dragon dungeons.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This session brought to you by a real dragon. I'm gonna give you guys the full experience of a dungeon and a dragon tonight. So.
Oh no.
I just feel like
if that's what's grabbed me, I'm gonna cry.
Yes, an ancient green dragon has appeared.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Not a green dragon!
Yeah, green is the worst. They're evil as fuck. Alright. I mean, green dragons scare me the most because, you know, I watch Critical Role, so. Alright. Alright, we'll, is everybody ready? Do we need a camera check? It seems like a couple people don't have cams on. Tech, do you want to turn on?
I'll be at my computer soon.
I will turn mine on as soon as I'm done eating here.
Oh, okay, you're good. I just want to say hi to people in Twitch chat. We'll be getting started soon.
Hi.
Hello. Hello, everyone. We love you, etc. Hope everyone's had a great week. This session should be interesting. We're going to be delving into some backstory stuff. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the recap. Actually, before that, welcome everyone who's watching the stream. My name is Perry Pennington.
The stream again. That's what I missed.
Yes, and I am the Dungeon Master of this game. We are running Waterdeep Dragon Heist, 5th edition Dungeons and Dragon module. However, currently, we're actually not following the module at all, so yeah, we're going off on some side stories today. So I hope you enjoy what you're about to witness. So, previously on Waterdeep Dragon Heist, our heroes, the Meddlers, went out to investigate a crash site where Tari basically crash landed a long time ago. And she was sort of the sole survivor when she was very, very young and taken away to and raised by Johanna and several other people at the Temple of Helm, which is this sort of religious temple that worships the god Helm. And there she was raised to be a cleric and kind of grew up there. So anyway, Johanna let Tari know that there was something going down at that crash site because some members of Force Grey, she had heard, were on their way to investigate. So the party made their way there, killed some Owlbear families, and then came upon a man by the name of Melun Wardragon, this sort of hero of Force Grey. And he seemed to be investigating the scene, but upon closer investigation, turns out he was like mind controlled by mind flayers or in some way under the influence of this purple goo that was messing with his head. And so he was not in his right mind. And at that point, a battle ensued. Pretty tough fight, but thanks to Jeff, they managed to stun him by sort of cutting off his connection to this purple goo that was laying around by destroying it, which gave them a big advantage by wasting his whole round. And then they also found after defeating him, they found a pendant, mysterious pendant around the crash site, and also looted him and found a nice axe as well as a suit of armor, mithril armor that we had to retroactively change. The weapon itself is a legendary axe known as Azure Edge. The party took it back to the Blackstaff, her being the leader of Force Grey, after giving Melun a proper burial at that site. And they also burnt away any traces of that purple goo, the Mind Flayer goo, that was around that site. They went back to the Blackstaff, told her everything that happened. She thanked them for taking care of Melun and giving him a proper burial. They asked to keep the axe, at which point Vince actually convinced her to let them keep the axe. And so she let them, but she said that in exchange, you would have to swear upon protecting the city, not just because she made you, but because the axe itself will not accept someone who doesn't. And so Glare swore that oath, if you will, and he has a nice, shiny, new, crazy axe now. But he has to be a good boy. So that's the rub.
He's always a good boy. He's just grumpy.
Yes. So the party went back home after that, after speaking with the Blackstaff, and there they found Penelope singing and putting on a show, quite tipsy. But she had important news for Vince, telling him of a battle of the bands that would be happening within 3 days, and that she would be one of the judges, and that he should enter, and that there was this really nice instrument for the person who won. Vincent Trench, the private eye, who is Glare's rival and Xena's stalker, was
know-it-all.
Yeah, and also a know-it-all, was also there at the tavern, and he wanted to tell Xena that he'd been investigating her sister and her involvement with the Zentarum. The Zentarum being the black network in the city of Waterdeep, this sort of shadow organization, which has been splintered in recent days. Xena working for one half of the Zentarum, the Doom Raiders, they call themselves. They consider themselves the good portion of the Zentarum, whereas the other faction of the Zentarum are working for a man named Manchun, this like legendary wizard / boogeyman wizard guy, and he and that's the faction that her twin sister Mina works for. So yeah. So he warned Xena that that he had a lead on this farm building on the outskirts of Waterdeep, where he thought the Zents were up to something up to no good, and thought that Xena might be interested in checking it out. He also offered to go with the party to check that out tomorrow night. So right now it's the night before. So that night everyone went to retire for bed, when Glare, and it was mostly uneventful until Glare heard a beeping. And it was at that point that Glare woke up and saw that the beacon that Warrington had built, this beacon to communicate or send out a distress signal to his fellow GIF out in the multiverse somewhere, was beeping more loudly, and it was blinking red, like a red light. Glare, being the curious cat that he is, went up to it, at which point he was grabbed from behind. And that's where we start off tonight. So Glare, you wake up, you walk over to this beeping light, and you're grabbed suddenly from behind, and you are thrown to the side with a great deal of force. You look up, but before you can really make out anything, an explosion goes off. So I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, with advantage, because you got help from someone. Also, I can't hear you if you said anything.
I did. Sorry, I was muted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You picked my strengths, don't you? Oh, actually.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just roll a bit of dice. Yeah. So yeah, this an explosion just sort of rockets out in the corner of your room as the beacon itself explodes. You get thrown out of the way, and only manage to take half that damage. So you take
that's good.
15 points of fire damage as you're engulfed a little bit, scorched by the flames. However, taking the full brunt of the damage, you sort of look up, and as you see the smoke sort of go out this hole that is now on the side of the corner of your room, going out into the streets of Waterdeep, this billow of smoke. Out from the smoke, you see Warrington is completely scorched and looking very, very injured as he flollops onto the ground. And he said, "Catman, are you okay, Catman?"
Hell was that? Glaire's gonna actually run up and lift him up and try to get him away from the I guess the epicenter of the explosion.
Make a strength check. Try to lift it. Athletic. He's heavy as fuck.
Oh, athletics, strength.
Yeah. Catman, I noticed that something was wrong or what?
All right, let's get you to Tori and see if we can figure out what the hell just happened.
It burns, Catman.
Oh, walk it off. You're a soldier, right?
You're right. This is but a flesh wound. A flesh burn.
There you go. There's the irritating walrus thing that I know.
Yeah, the rest of you are all woken up by this loud explosion that has sort of shaken the foundation of your tavern and home. Yes.
Tari would be armed and armored and going to investigate.
10 minutes later, she's putting on her armor.
Her armor's not bad.
What the hell was that?
Okay, for the record, it wasn't me, and I'm pretty sure it was, Warrington, but that's besides the point.
Was it in your room? Or was it in your room?
Yes, but that's
Then
proves
it was
nothing.
your fault.
Okay, just because it was from my room at an explosion, I can actually see where you're coming from in that regard.
Zumba.
Room is the only place that things exploded.
Tell Zumba I need a cookie.
Oh my
Tell Zumba it hurts.
Oh my god.
Why you eat those things? No wonder you're friggin' so hardy.
My blubber. It burns.
Oh my god.
Let's get him to Tari.
Yeah.
Tim Tam. Tim Tam, I am in need of assistance, Tim Tam.
Well, I'm gonna heal him. Give me a second to
Okay.
try to find the spell I'm gonna
Alright.
use.
Galera's gonna kind of set him down and go back and see what happened. Is there anything left of his room?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there is. It's mostly just the giant corner that was blown off. So you have 3 other corners.
Oh, cool! That's good.
Yeah.
No, it's now an open concept now.
Yeah, exactly. This house has suffered a lot of property damage since you all took it over. Not gonna
The insurance company must hate us.
lie.
You're telling me how much damage is taken.
Yeah. Just to clean it up.
I kick in the door just to be safe.
God damn it.
The door's kicked off its hinges.
And
That was an
flies out the
explosion, I swear.
hole in your wall.
Everybody turn into robots for me. Give me just a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
So you
I
you
guess-
set Warrington down on one of the Tari's beds.
Cots or whatever they are.
Yeah, and Tari actually managed to make a Warrington-proof one because she knew this would probably happen. So it's heavy enough to it's sturdy enough to support this large hippo man. And so you set him up on there, and he looks badly burned. As
We're losing people.
I think, yeah. Are we okay? Are you okay?
Do we need to reconnect Rizzo?
Everybody, I'm just trying to. Oh, do I sound like a robot?
No, you're good.
No, you sound fine.
You sound fine.
What? Windows.
We sound like robots still.
There we go.
Wark.
It's-
You sound excellent.
Oh no, is work okay?
Yeah,
Well,
work is
work-
fine. Work is fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Oh
Yay.
wow.
Oh,
Warrington is very fussy apparently.
yes. That's accurate Warrington right now.
So I got. Come on.
There it goes.
There it goes.
Oh wow, that's really good. So you manage to you guys watch as Tari sort of places her hands on Warrington, and a lot of the burn wounds sort of completely go away almost instantaneously as the healing magic sort of courses through him, and he sort of perks up. And he's oh, I feel amazing. Ha. Well done, Tim Tam. Now it's nothing but a 1st-degree burn and what? I am
Looking
ready
at
for
his-
that cookie.
Looking at him. That was more like 4th, but okay.
It's all right now. Thank you very much. Something must have malfunctioned with that device, but I'll take a look at it and what.
Glaire's
Uh,
already
If there's
looking at it.
anything left.
Yeah, there's probably nothing left, but damn it. I had hoped to get in touch with my people again. Why would it have blown up like that? Catman, we need to research.
Cat.
Catman's not even in the room. He's already gone to look and see what happened.
Zumba,
What?
may I please have a cookie?
Sure.
Catman and I have work to do.
I give him another gender reveal cookie.
Okay. Why
I
is it
forgot
blue
all
on the
about
inside?
those.
So did I.
What?
Why is it blue on the inside?
Looks like you're having a boy?
What?
What?
Are you saying I have procreated?
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna
And
go
that is
help.
a very utterly terrifying thing.
This is
to think
very
about.
dangerous, Zumba. These cookies are devilry, but they're delicious. Ha! Very well, Catman, onwards. He goes to the.
Will you shut up? It's still early in the morning.
Yes.
I'm gonna sit down at the bar and have an ale because I don't know what's going on.
Did Vince come downstairs?
Did Vince come down?
Vince is
Crying.
still in his room.
He didn't even leave. He's like
In the
"That's
fetal
fine."
position.
No, more repairs. No.
Tari's gonna look around the room for Vince. Seeing he's not there, she's gonna go upstairs and see if she can help repair the damage to the house.
Okay, yeah. That's gonna take some work. But you can start sort of mending what you can. You're gonna need more wood though.
So to keep out the elements, she's just gonna dump a hut there.
Oh, okay. All right, so you guys can spend the rest or you can spend the rest of the night in the hut to block out any rain
Yay.
because it is raining actually outside. So it's still
Oh, good.
springtime in Waterdeep, so it's raining. So yeah, you put up. You guys watch as Tari puts up her tiny hut. So now there's this like sort of giant hemisphere dome blocking off the corner of the room and sort of protecting this area from any weather problems.
So, any chance this thing's going to explode again, or?
Well, seems to be gone, so I'd wager not. The problem is, why did it explode in the first place, and what?
It was your design. I mean, I only took it apart once, so obviously it
Well,
couldn't have been my
The
fault.
only way it would have been destroyed is if someone had perhaps overloaded the signal and caused a short circuit in the motherboard. I don't know in what. Perhaps I
Okay,
should have
you
made a
lost
circuit
me.
breaker.
You lost me at overload. But anyways,
Yes,
I'm going to assume.
Very well. All right. Yeah, magic and what? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's build a new one. We'll make it better and stronger with more safety measures. I normally ignore the safety measures.
I mean, I do too, but it would seem in this case it's imperative we don't.
All right. Very well. All right. So they continue working on that and investigating that. The rest of you want to do anything before we sort of move on?
Well, Tari's gonna go back to sleep to recover the spell she used.
Yes, that's fair. All right. So you,
Before I go back.
yeah, go for it.
Oh, go ahead. Somebody else is
So
talking.
Vince is going to just basically work as hard as he can to write some music for the Battle of the Bands, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Yay. So you were working late into the night on that?
I'm just sitting at the bar having an ale or three.
Yes. And Xena, what are you doing?
Make sure I understand. So, like, Sarah's character was randomly grabbed, and Warrington tried to blow up by something.
So
Yeah.
Warrington heard the beeping, came in, and threw Glare out of the way of the explosion, basically.
Warrington was
And-
protecting Glare, basically.
And the explosion was something we don't know how it got there.
We know how that got there, but we don't know why it
Oh.
exploded.
Yeah.
Oh.
Warrington built it as like a distress beacon to try to get a hold of his people.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's been set up in my room for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it just started
So-
beeping louder and faster, and then.
All right. Well, like before, because we're gonna go back to sleep, right?
Yeah.
So I want to. Let me look here.
Uh-oh.
What?
Nothing.
It can
Why
be
do you always say that all the time?
What? No, I don't say that all the time.
You're always like,
Only with you.
She's gonna waste more of your holy water.
That was a
Five
really good
gold
use
worth.
of holy water, though.
She got one of them.
That's true. That's true. One of them was splashed.
it wasn't my fault that everything was like really bad though. Like rolls.
That's true. I thought it was a
Okay.
really creative use of a squirrel
Thank you.
or ferret.
Ferret.
Okay, so if I turn into an animal,
Yes.
can I still use my survival skill, or is it based off the animal?
No, your survival is yours because it's wisdom. So it's
Sometimes you get bonuses to certain things. Like I think wolves get bonus to perception if they use their sense of smell.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I would like to turn into a ferret,
Okay.
and I want to try to walk around and like just kind of walk the parameter of the house at night in general and try to see if there's like anything that seems amiss. Or let me see. Well, a cat is like +3 perception. So, but perception is based off the animal,
No, it's based off your wisdom, right?
or like what would be the best animal, I guess, that I would want to turn into?
For like perceiving
For
things.
patrolling.
Yeah, I just want to like look around as an animal.
I mean, I think ferrets. I think for ferrets we use the weasel,
Weasel-
which I
Yeah,
think
it
has
says
advantage.
+3 perception, +5 stealth.
But
Keen
you
hearing and
wouldn't.
smell. The weasel has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely
Yeah,
on
so-
hearing or smell.
Yeah. So I'll let you, use hearing or smell, so you can have advantage and just roll your perception like twice and take the higher one if you'd like.
But
Okay.
the intelligence based ones like perception and like anything to do with wisdom is based on yours, even if the animal has like a +3 or something like that, right?
Right, but I'll still give her the advantage from the
Yeah.
keen hearing and smell.
No, I'm just saying that she would have whatever her normal bonus is to her
Yeah,
perception.
yeah, exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you go outside and you sniff around in ferret form. You do not notice anything amiss outside, other than the fact that people seem to be the few people that are out this late at night do seem to be pointing at the smoke billowing from your home after basically a fireball
Yeah.
sized explosion.
Really, they should be used to it by now.
Yeah, but you don't notice anything else amiss.
Okay, well, I go over to Vincent Trench's house and peer through the window like a creepy person's ferret.
Okay, so
And see
you
what he's
go
doing.
as you crawl up onto the windowsill in ferret form. What color ferret are you, by the way?
I'm chocolate.
Chocolate. All right. So Widget, a similarly colored ferret, comes up to you, and he stands next to you. He's like, he sort of sneaks up behind you, and he says, "Hey, what are you doing out here, boss?"
Oh, patrolling the neighborhood.
What do you think? You think he's up to something? You think this cat's up to something?
I mean, he could be. He's a cat.
When the two of you peer in through the window, you do not see him there, though you do know that he has a sort of back area, like a door that leads, like, he's got the main office area with a desk with papers on it, but then there's like a back room
Yeah.
that is there. What do you do?
I mean, there's no windows in the back, or there is?
There are.
Oh, then I go back there.
Okay, so you scurry off to the back and you look in the room.
Can I stealth first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and stealth.
Do I roll mine, right?
No.
It's higher?
This one, no. This one,
Oh.
the animals.
So then it's +5. Okay.
Okay. So anyway, so you scurry off with Widget off to the back, and you peer in through another window over there as you sort of climb your way up, and you do see Vincent in this back room that looks very, very nice. It's a very luxurious room. There's like a fireplace, like these black leather chairs and couches and whatnot, arranged in a very nice fashion. There's like a wall of books. Probably the bookshelf is made of rich mahogany. There's some nice tables in an area where it looks like some fine scotches and whiskeys are set up. And he appears to be passed out on the couch.
I go back home.
Okay. All right, you go back home.
And then I like turn back into my elf form and rest, so I get my thing back.
Yes, yes. So you meditate for the night. What's everyone else? Is anyone else doing anything before bed?
Actually, wait.
Probably not.
Before I go to
Just-
bed,
Okay.
one more thing.
Yeah. What's up?
Hold on a second. I have to look this up really quick.
Okay.
If anyone else wants to do something while I'm looking this up, you can. Like, you guys can do whatever if you're doing something else, and come back to me.
Jeff is still drinking.
Claire is still working on the machine.
Yes. Tari's passed the fuck out.
Never seen again. That's kidding.
You're what?
I said,
Vince
Vince
was
was
never-
never seen again.
He ran away to join someone else's group.
Widget has sort of made himself a depression in your pillow as he has curled up in a spiral fashion on the edge of your pillow.
What kind of animal is Warrington again? Like a walrus or
Hippo.
elephant or something?
He's a hippopotamus.
Okay.
Yes. And if there isn't a hippopotamus in the monster manual, I will make some shit up for a hippopotamus.
Okay. I go up to Jeff's character. You're having a drink, right?
He's muted. He's muted. And
Oh, sorry. I'm probably like mildly hammered by now.
And I ask him if he wants to play some cards.
What?
I ask if you want to play some cards.
Cards?
Yeah.
What kind of cards?
Any kind of cards. Poker.
I don't know any kind of cards. What kind
Three
of game?
Dragon Ante.
I'm like, I thought you always carry cards on you.
I reach into my back pocket. I'm like, you mean these kind of cards?
Yeah, those kind of cards.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. So we start playing, right?
You want to make a bet?
Sure.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna say
No,
Jeff
really.
has disadvantage on everything he does right now.
He's poisoned.
Oh, F. I asked you if you want to make a bet.
Yeah, I said sure. What do you want to bet?
What are we? Are we just betting gold?
Sure.
Okay. How much you want to bet?
I'll let you pick.
You'll let me pick,
Sure.
but ladies first.
Well,
You
I
know
trust
you're
you.
You, I don't like where this is going. I know what you're doing, you freaking terrifying cook woman. You decide on what you want.
He really is hammered.
Okay, I will make you whatever pie that you want if you win.
Pie?
Yeah.
I don't like pie.
Cake.
I don't like cake.
Cheesecake. Cookies.
either.
Ice cream.
What?
Jello.
Wait a minute.
Literally
Don't-
any-
Banana pudding.
Apparently, ice cream now exists.
A gelatinous dessert of
My
some
God.
type.
Stop
Of your
talking
choosing.
so fast. I can't. keep
Gelatinous cubes? No, those things are dangerous.
up. God damn it. I don't want to be eaten. I want to eat something. Hold
Okay.
on.
Hold on.
Pause.
He's getting our food really quick. Pause.
Okay.
Is at the door. Perry. Was for you and D&D Beyond.
Okay. It's D&D.
D&D.
The chat can actually read this.
Oh god.
Oh my.
Thank you, Twitch chat.
Look, if it's about what I said earlier, I'm sorry.
Raven, it's been over 2 hours now since you woke up. Yes, it is.
The hell was
Okay.
that?
That was the sound of my impending doom and loss of gold. Unless
Okay,
I
do
just
I
get
need to roll?
real.
Or
Okay,
not,
so if you two are playing against each other, I will say, so you all shuffle the cards, and you draw some cards. We'll just say it's poker or whatever. And as you're playing the game, for the purposes of this, I will say, each of you make wisdom checks, with Jeff's being at disadvantage.
She's taking advantage of him.
Why did that?
Like-
Yeah, just make a normal wisdom check or save, whatever. It's fine. Save,
Or-
whatever.
I don't know. I didn't know what you meant, so I just.
It's fine. Just roll dice.
Well, a 17 versus.
Yes.
And you have to roll
And-
again, by the way.
And if I win, you have to use your persuasion skills to barter with a merchant to get me something that I want.
I mean, I don't know. I played cards for that. I would have done it anyway.
Well,
Well,
something that you might not want to barter for.
All right, so Jeff, as you're playing the cards,
You
you're-
people have spent the last 3 months calling me shady. What could you possibly want that I wouldn't barter for?
I guess I'll find out if I win.
so you two are playing cards, and Jeff, as you're sort of looking at your hand, and you look up at Xena, and she seems to be deathly focused as she looks up at you, and you two are sort of glaring at each other, and you look back down at your hand, and you notice that one of the cards in your hand has a different face on it than what you saw before. And when you look at it, you notice that instead of the King of Hearts, the card has transformed instead to a Black Widow with its tendrils sort of crawling out of the card at you.
Man, you suck at cards, Jeff.
Did you say crawling out of the card?
Yeah, like it looks to be launching out of the card at you.
I literally flick that motherfucker in the air and instantly become 100% sober and jump up across the fucking room and say, "What the fuck is wrong with the card?"
Yeah.
I let the DM pick. Sorry.
You cast the spell.
I cast a spell and I said anything you think would be funny or scary, and he picked scary.
Why would you do that to me? You evil woman!
Oh my god.
They like fall down off of the freaking stool that I'm standing on, like just heaving. Like, oh god, my head.
I'm like, no, it's okay. You're just tired. Let's keep playing.
Would
But-
you two keep it down
And-
there?
yeah, actually-
Cause the explosion.
And you look at the card, and it's back to the King of Hearts. Like when you look at it.
I don't. Why is everything you do terrifying?
No, maybe I shouldn't drink so much. Maybe this is why that this is happening.
I don't
And before
like
Jeff
you
has a
very
heart
much
attack.
Sometimes.
What?
Said, I
And
don't
before
like
Jeff.
you very much sometimes.
Well, you can always just, say I won and we could call it quits and go to bed. Up to you.
I could turn your fair into a or I could turn your fair into a popsicle.
Or you could just say I won.
What? Not going to give up. You have to beat me fair and square.
Okay, so do we just roll or what do we do?
Yeah, just roll again.
Okay.
This time, go to ability check and do wisdom.
Wait, ability
Did it
check?
do it?
Yeah.
It worked? Okay.
Yes.
Alright, ability check. I don't know what you're talking about there.
Oh, just like if you click your token, there's an ability check.
I'm gonna
Gotcha.
I'm gonna eat some food. So I'm turning my webcam off, but I'm still here.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
And then I'll be back on my webcam. I mean, after that meeting. Oh my god.
So yeah, you're so hammered right now that you're just you're
Tripping
so
over.
freaked out. You're
Freaked
so
out.
freaked out. You actually puke. You actually puke on the table. Like can't hold it in after thinking about that terrifying image. And you sort of it gets all over the cards and the table. and it's
He's like
gross.
holding the cards backwards.
Yeah, you're like showing her your hand, and it's just not good. It's a really bad situation.
Then I roll over for a second. I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna steal a thing, and then I pass out on the fucking floor.
I think to myself, well, now I know how minor illusion works. I just wanted to try that out. Poor Jeff was my guinea pig. Okay, so I guess I like try to see if there's any way that I can make him like a tonic to make him feel better though. Like, is there, like, can I roll or like any sort of thing that I can see about? Because I don't actually want him to be sick.
Yeah. So you can try to make like an anti hangover drink for the morning, like a shake or like a herbal tea or some shit. Yeah. So you go into the kitchen and you sift.
I was gonna say that Tari already has those made if Xena remembers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes,
well, is Tari asleep or awake?
She's asleep. I think.
Okay. Probably sneak into the clinic though.
Yeah, I probably have some pre-made in there.
That's warm.
Okay.
Okay, well
then I'll try to sneak into Tari's room. I forgot.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
Okay. Call him.
I'm gonna say this is against. I don't even know what this is against.
Passive perception.
12 perception because it's a disadvantage on Tari, which is a -5 to pass it. DM rules. All right. Yeah, so you managed to sneak in to Tari's room.
Okay.
You see her sort of asleep, breathing lightly.
I just try to find one of the things, and then in its place, I try to leave a couple cookies instead.
All right. For the purposes of this, make an intelligence check to see if you know which of the vials.
Is that the ability?
Yeah, go to ability check and just make an intelligence check to see if you can grab the
Like
right
that.
one. Yeah, okay. So you think you grab the right one, and you go back downstairs, and you see Jeff sort of on the floor,
hunkered over. Yeah.
He's on the floor, like.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I grab it and then I can I guess make a strength check to drag him up to his bed or something?
Yes.
Or whatever.
Oh wow, yeah. So you put your Xena warrior princess skills to the test, and you just sort of piggyback his ass up the stairs, and you lay him down in his bed.
And then I just write a note next to, I guess, his like bag or something like that, like, put him to bed, and then I just put like a little note that says thanks for the IOU, and then I put like a face with the tongue sticking out.
Yeah,
and then
was
I go
a little
back to...
spider drawing on there.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I thought about it, but no.
Yeah.
And then after that, I go back to my bed.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh shit! All right, you don't notice anything. All right, you go back to bed, and you leave that.
I just wanted to use that spell like all last game, and I never got a chance to. So I just wanted to try it.
Yes. Yeah. So you go back to bed. The rest of you, the night passes uneventfully, and you all wake up, fully recovered and spell slots and all that garbage. And as you do, Jeff, you wake up. Your head kind of hurts a lot, like pounding a little from all the drinking, and you look over and you see that there's a vial of some sort of liquid
that says "Drink me," like Alice in Wonderland. Drink me.
Drink me, and there's also a note that says "thanks for the IOU."
Thanks for the IOU.
Thanks for the IOU, and there's a little drawing of a tiny spider on it.
Curious and curiouser.
I reach for the drink and I stop when I see the spider for a second. I'm just kind of like, this is gonna be a bad day. I cork and I drink it and everything. I fall back in bed for a second while it takes its effect.
Yeah, I'll let you all deliberate on how that spider got there. All right, so yeah, it's early in the day. So you know that Vincent Xena told you that the thing that was going down was going to be this evening. So you guys have the day ahead of you. If you'd like to do or try to accomplish anything today, it's free, or you can figure out how to prepare.
I want to train Widget.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Tari's gonna, while she's training Widget, Tari's gonna drag Claire to the mechanical crab.
Oh,
I was
shit.
gonna say we're gonna try to get a bronze dragon scale today.
It's close by. We'll do that second.
Yeah, we're near the port. We'll do it.
Okay. So yeah, so Xena, you get up and you're starting to train Widget, and he's like, "Hey, what are we gonna learn today, boss?"
Do you have a list still? Thanks, have you even keeping that list?
He can steal, he can play dead, and he can jump far.
How about How about can I train him how to catch things? Like if I throw something, like obviously not big, I mean like within his body size that he wouldn't get pushed over, but like catch small things.
Yeah,
like
so
cookies, for example. Could he like catch a cookie in his hand kind of thing?
Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, you throw a cookie at him. He catches it, but he sort of wobbles a bit as he catches it.
Yeah.
You think he needs he needs a little bit more practice, but you think he's already picking up on it pretty quick. He just needs like better footing to not like fall over.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you need to be better at not like throwing it like a baseball at him.
Okay.
Because he is a ferret, and you are a monk.
Okay.
Yes.
He just needs to get good.
He needs to get good, but he's really good for you. Trained him pretty well. Like he's getting it down. He just needs maybe one more success like that.
Okay.
Are you writing that down, by the way? I'm going to list of things.
Yes, I'm writing it down.
Okay. Because I'll forget.
Okay. I made note of that. Anyway, so Tari, what were you? Yeah, you're going to the thing with the glare.
Yeah, the giant.
Is anyone else going with them this morning?
The armored submarine thing.
What are they doing?
They're going. They're going to.
They're going to get the
They're going to the submarine. What?
Yeah, they're going to the armored submarine. It looks like a crab.
Crab battle. Crab battle.
They want to go play with whatever that huge ass fucking giant fin belonged to.
She doesn't remember at all.
I'll just stay here because
I'm too tired to remember.
Okay.
In game, what that is.
Yes.
Because I stayed up all night playing cards and playing pranks on Jeff. So.
As usual.
I feel like I'm going to regret this in the future.
All right. So you all make your way to the area where you to the dock area where you used the crab before, and you are given permission to use it once again. So, how long would you guys like to set out for to use this contraption?
What do you think? 2 or 3 hours?
I was thinking 3 hours sounds good.
All right. We will, of course, get air as necessary.
And we never saw them again.
Probably.
All right, give me 1 sec.
We need to pay for the silver and the stuff we need, dude.
Vince,
I know.
he's been saving up a lot of gold.
Claire and Tari were eaten by the kraken.
Yes. So you go visit Grinda Garloth, and she says, "Oh, hey, it's you two again. Come here to make some more gold, I see."
Well, we do happen to need some right now, so definitely a plus.
All right. So I would like you to make a intelligence investigation check.
Ooh.
Yes.
Basically, I give him advantage, right?
Yes.
All right.
And then...
Not my best roll, a 15.
Yes. Well, you have 21. Yeah. 21.
Is it just me and Jeff at the house, by the way?
All right.
Or is Vince there?
It's still there.
It's
Yeah.
still there. Okay, so I'd also like you to roll a 1d6 for me. God damn, you're so fucking lucky all the time. All right, so you spend a few hours down in the waters, and you find a chest that you grab in the thing's claws that you think has some stuff in it that could be valuable, and you bring it back up. And when you give it to Grinda, so the agreement was anything you find, you can keep half of what you find.
Yeah.
And you find about 210 gold in there.
Damn.
So you get about 105 gold worth of jewelry and other things that you can sell. Just mark it off as 105 gold because I don't feel like dealing with selling shit. So
Gotcha.
You take 55, I'll take 50.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
We need to pay for the silver anyways.
Yeah. All right, so that's how you two spend your day. What are the rest of you doing while they're off in the ocean somewhere? By
That's
the
me
way,
and
just
Jeff
for Twitch chat, this is what they could have run into.
What was it?
This is what
my
they could
God.
have run into.
No, a shark.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
So it's just me and Vince and Jeff at the house.
Yes.
Right.
And Warrington.
Okay. Well, I
And
go
the
down
kids.
to talk to not Jeff. I mean Vince, and I ask him if he's nervous about the. Wait, I know about that, right?
About the Battle of the
he's
Bands?
because last night he was practicing
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would have overheard Penelope and stuff talking about
because
that.
they were there.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I just ask him then if he's nervous about it and how he feels.
Because I'm too nervous, more excited. Actually, I meant to talk to the whole group about that. I want to potentially have you all help me out somehow, in some way. That reminds me, I need to talk to Warrington. How are you feeling, by the way?
Oh, I'm good. You know, a little here, a little there, a little everywhere.
So, can you transform into any animal, or is there limitations?
Not everything. I mean, but you know, all the necessary animals I need to get around from point A to point B. Did you have something in mind?
For one of my performances for the Battle of the Bands, I was thinking about maybe having you become a creature and be kind of like an environment setting.
He wants to
Sure.
play Welcome to the Jungle.
I said sure. What did you have in mind?
Still trying to figure this all out. It has to deal.
I can be a dancing bear.
That'd be interesting. I don't know. It all depends on if Warrington and Glare can maybe get this contraption I want them to try to make. If it's possible. I don't know. We'll find out.
So I'm like, how are you and Penelope?
Well, fine.
Oh,
Got to
cool.
hang out. So yeah.
Awesome. That's great to hear.
Mhm.
Thumbs up. Yeah, like very sweet. Thumbs up.
I give a very confusing look.
I'm just like I give that, you know, that like really accentuated wink where you're just like very sweet. I do that basically. And then I'm like, well, I'm gonna go check on Jeff, I guess. He had a really long night, I think.
Okay.
All right, bye. And then I like go to check on Jeff.
Bye. Okay. Jeff, you hear a knock on the door, but you don't get a chance to open it before it opens.
I'm just like, okay, girl, hey.
What do you want?
So you owe me a favor.
And what, pray tell, is this favor?
Well, I'll tell you, but
That's why
Oh,
I asked.
sorry, I muted.
Pray that you would tell me.
I'll tell you whenever I'm ready, but I'm not ready to tell you yet. but I just wanted to come up here and remind you in person that you owe me a favor.
Are we sure that I'm the shady one in this group?
I'm not shady at all.
Are we positive?
I'm very positive.
You know,
I'm
the
always
old
positive,
saying
unlike you.
that you can't bullshit a bullshitter. You can't out shady a shady motherfucker.
I guess we'll find out.
Thank you.
She'll certainly try.
And so then I'm like, anyway, toodaloo, and I like walk off, like super chipper.
Bye.
And then I thought
Bye.
to myself again, this is really going to be a bad day.
Do you drink the tonic though?
Oh yeah, it was the first
Okay.
thing I did this morning.
Okay, I didn't know if you
Did you hear me say this is going to be a bad day?
Oh yeah, I just.
And then you
didn't
walked
know
in my
you
room.
drink it.
And I said it became a bad day.
Oh my god.
I do gotta ask, did she take the right one?
Yeah, she did. She rolled. I made the DC like 12, and she rolled a 14.
Okay.
That would have been unfortunate, wouldn't it? If she had
But
taken the wrong one.
Zella,
Oh,
you
yeah.
found cookies. You found cookies in one of the tonics missing. Like, cause I wasn't. I was
I
only
didn't
trying to
even
sell.
look.
I was only trying to sell so I wouldn't wake you up, not because I was trying to hide the fact that I was stealing something from you. I wasn't
Well,
trying to hide that.
She didn't even check her shelf.
Okay, well, whenever you look in there, you'll find those.
It's gonna be a stale ass
And
fucking cookie 2 days
and
from now.
They'll be gender reveal cookies.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I will roll a dice later to see whether you get pink or blue.
It's a girl or a boy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This meme will continue for the rest
Yes.
of every campaign going forward.
Yes, the gender reveal cookies.
Yeah.
Where did that fucking
So
spider come
you're
from?
wrong.
Congratulations, your father.
All right, Xena, are you done harassing everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm always scared of Warrington. So I'm always terrified of Warrington, so I always avoid him unless he comes up to me, and I've never approached him on my own. So like unless I feel like I have to because he's like putting my ferret in danger or something with a gun. But like every
Funny
other
you
time.
should say that because
Oh,
right
fuck.
as you say that, you hear a crack
Oh my god.
outside the shot of a musket. And
guess-
you do see out the window that Warrington is there with Widget on his shoulder, shooting the musket.
I mean, as long as he looks safe, I don't approach Warrington. I'm always scared of Warrington.
Yeah.
He scares the living shit out of me.
So I've come out of my room and
He's
I'm about
very
to walk
loud.
down the stairs when she notices this, and I lean in behind her shoulder and I'm like, looks like I'm not the only one that's gonna have a bad day. And then I leave and walk down the
literally
stairs.
try to punch him in the shoulder as he's leaving. I have to roll.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
I don't want to hurt him. I just
I
want to
know.
be like,
Just
hey!
make an attack roll to see if you connect.
Like which, like just.
Just an unarmed. Oh god, that would actually hurt from you.
Yeah,
But
I
if
know.
you're not actually
I don't
trying to
wanna hurt him.
Yeah,
I
but
don't want-
your aim is still just as good. So +6.
Okay.
So D20
Okay.
+6.
And she crits.
That's my
I don't want to
That's
hurt
my
him.
AC,
though.
right?
Oh, you don't have to hit him. Yeah, it's just your AC. Oh yeah, she has no. You try to dodge, but it's like it's too fucking fast. Like it's like pow, and then you're like, oh shit. It doesn't hurt bad. It doesn't hurt or anything like really bad. You can tell she was holding back because you've seen her like crack stone with her punches. Like so, it's not a real
God
punch.
damn it. And then as I'm like
I
stumbling back and everything, I'm gonna cast Ray Frost at the floor underneath.
We're gonna destroy the house while they're gone.
Yeah,
Let's
so-
just get into a brother
That's
sister
at the
fight.
surface.
So,
That's all.
so Xena, make a dex save as he's made the ground underneath your feet slippery. It's iced up. Yeah, you managed to keep your footing.
I'm just
Aw.
like,
You like slip and slide,
yeah.
and then you're like, ugh. So you're fine.
I'm just gonna glare at him. And actually, no, I'm gonna save it. Never mind. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna waste a fucking spell slot on fucking terrifying him some more with more spiders. I'm just gonna save it because it's not worth it. Let's
You
save
can
it.
be in a warlock and have it all the motherfucking
Well,
cantrip.
by the way, minor illusion is a cantrip, so you.
Oh, so I can cast all the time? Oh,
Yeah.
in that case. That case. I literally just I guess like rub my hands together and just like cross my arms and smile, and then like I just have like bugs like run across his feet, or like, well, however, how
yeah,
does
like
it
a
work?
5-foot cube of spiders, basically.
Yeah,
around
like
his
that
feet.
just
Oh
kind of
my
like run,
God.
but like not staying where he had just like run across the floor, and then like
Yeah.
I don't want to actually like really send him into a panic attack.
Yeah, so that's what you see.
So you see that?
see like a bunch of spiders run past your feet and like run around into the walls and like.
I'm gonna do a charisma saving throw. Or tell me what saving throw you want me to do to keep me from fucking like panicking, like right there.
Wisdom. Yeah, make a wisdom saving throw. Against, we'll say her spell save DC. She's like, is it 15 or is
That's a really good fucking roll for my wisdom, to be honest.
I want to say. I think that's enough, actually. Oh, 13. Yeah, you're fine. So yeah, you notice that you're pretty sure it's an illusion at this point, that she's just fucking with you.
So they just like run by me and everything, and I just kind of cock my head to the side and be like, I'm not drunk anymore, and I flip her off. And then I walk out.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Oh shit, this is gonna get real bad eventually.
When you go downstairs, you do see that Vincent Trench is there.
My stalker.
Yes, he is there, and not only is he there, but him, Warrington, and Widget are all at a table.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
And Widget's, he can't sit on a chair, so he's sitting up on the table, but like his tail is like out in front of him, like he's sitting in an L shape. He's sitting down like a human, but his tail is like out this way as an L. And they're all playing cards, it seems like. And Widget has only one card in his hand because that's all he can hold, but the rest are face down in front of him. What do you do?
I think to myself, I feel like I've seen this before.
Yes.
It's a famous painting.
That was the point. Canadian. God damn it. Well, I go to the bar and get an ale and I go sit down at the table with him.
Okay. When you sit down, you see that it appears as though Vincent has won this round, and he says, "You're gonna have to wake up earlier than me to beat me, rat." And then you sort of just see Widget look agitated and chirps some words. And Xena says, "I'll get you next time, you fucking shitty cat."
When he starts chirping and everything, well, it's going to take 10 minutes though, so I'm going to go ahead and speak with animals. I know it's going to take a while, but
all right, you take a while. You take a while to do that. We're back.
Sorry.
It's crazy. Taxi
For
3.
some reason, my webcam doesn't work on Twitch anymore, but it works in the Discord call. So, oh well.
Yeah, mine's the same way for some reason. Like, can everybody see me actually?
I don't know why, but the cameras aren't working for me. I'm gonna try to rejoin as well.
I'll do it as well. One second.
All right, let's see if this fixes anything. What a shit show.
Hey,
there we go.
No.
Sorry, Twitch. I don't know what's going on with Discord. It's awful.
Oh, it's a little jank now though.
Yeah. Once Sarah rejoins, sometime soon. All right. So anyway, they're all still playing cards, and
shitty cat, he says.
Yes. And they're in for another round at this point. This time Warrington wins the round, and he says, "Ha! Ha! The Giff are well known for our ability to play cards and what? This is my first time ever playing this game. I've already mastered it."
Last time you said you were well known for doing something, it blew up in your friend's freaking room.
That was because we forgot the safety measures. What?
Forgot?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you said ignored yesterday.
Details. Anyway, Trenchcoat Man. How did you like the cookies? He says, they're pretty good. I got pink, what'd you get? So I got blue. I'm having a boy, apparently. He says,
I chuckled to myself.
Yeah, I still don't get that whole thing. And he says, "Can your race even have children?" He's like, "Oh, of course we can. It's a bit of a process, however. I won't go into the details in water.
Oh God!
Gift mating rituals are top secret.
Why am I not
I'm
surprised?
terrified.
At this time, Widget looks back at Xena and he says, "Where do you meet all these weird motherfuckers anyway? Where'd you even find this hippo man?
I'm like,
And this
I don't
weird
even.
cat motherfucker?"
I'm like, I don't even remember.
And Jeff, you understand what he's saying at this point. Yeah.
I look at him and say, "We found him on a boat in the middle of the
On a
freaking water."
motherfucking boat.
Y'all just dragged him in from the boat?
I mean, we dragged you in from the gutter.
Yeah,
And-
I was in a pet shot and I had my shots. Also, how are you understanding me all of a sudden?
Wouldn't you like to know, you little shit?
I don't. Oh, you want to go for round 2, motherfucker?
You bite my toe again, and I'll turn you into a freaking
Icicle.
Yeah.
So those two are now glaring at each other. Everyone's now glaring at each other.
I'm just sitting there horrified watching all this.
Damn stand up at the freaking card table.
I'm so sad Blair's not there right now.
Yeah,
The most awful morning of the entire freaking campaign right now.
I'm just terrified right now.
Oh my god.
all right. At that point, Tari and Glare
Well,
finally met each other.
We wanted to go back and talk to them, see if we could get the Bronze Dragon's attention.
Oh
from
shit!
Port.
Yeah. Did you just want to go straight there, or do you want to get the group before you went?
I mean,
we're
we're already
talking.
toast. Yeah.
Oh, you're already at the coast. Oh, okay, yeah. So let's go back to that scenario. All right, so you guys are now at the dock area where you saw the Bronze Dragon before. You don't see him right now. So what do you do to try to get his attention? Or alternatively, you could try to get the submarine again, but this time with the going to look for him instead of treasure.
Well, we could try what worked before.
Yeah, so let's roll out to that spot where we were before, and you got one of those orbs on you we can toss out there?
Huh, I wouldn't use something as valuable as orbs. I just use scrap metal.
Oh, alright.
All right, throw it in there and make a Tinker Tools check to see if you can if the
So that
tool
would
is good
be
enough
my
to-
that'd be my intelligence plus my proficiency.
Yes.
So
Just to see if you get his attention.
that would be a D20 plus 6.
Yeah, I'll say you wait for a while and eventually Zelifarn is his name, by the way, you learned. The young bronze dragon, you see a dark shadow sort of underneath the water. This large dragon, not huge or anything, but pretty large, even though he's a young dragon. And he sort of flies up out of the water and sort of sees you all, and then he sort of lands on a nearby rock where you guys found him before. And he says, "Hey, how's it going, guys? Long time no see."
Yeah, how's it going,
Well,
buddy?
Hey.
Hasn't been that long, has it?
Oh, it's been a few days, weeks, right? It's been a while.
Yeah.
Are you?
Everybody been leaving you alone?
Yeah, everybody's been really cool. The fish have been great this time of year. There's a lot of treasure down there, too. It's great.
So, we had a favor.
Yeah?
Glare, you care to explain what's going on?
Oh, apparently to open some kind of a timed door, we need a bronze dragon scale as one of the mechanisms to open it.
Oh, yeah? Well, I got plenty of scales, but I can't give them out like that. What do you give me in return?
Well, what would you want in return?
Do you have gold?
Glare will kind of just like shrug and look at Tari. It's like,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Tell you what, I'll give you all the gold I got today from my sea expedition. Hand him 50 gold. That enough?
He's like, no, it's gonna be more gold than that. Do you know how much a bronze dragon scale's worth?
Would Glare know that actually?
Yeah. Make a appraisal check in Pathfinder. No, intelligence check. Oh.
All right, let's roll my intelligence.
Yeah. You think a dragon scale is worth like 1,000 gold?
Oh, we're gonna need more than that, Tori.
Yeah.
Too bad you didn't bring the doctor.
What if we give you a portion of the gold we get out behind this door?
Now that's an interesting idea. What are you thinking? Like 10%?
We don't actually know how much is there, even.
We don't. Tell you what, 10% of both me and Glare get. I can't promise the rest of the group, or the city or anyone else, but we'll give you at least 10% of what we get.
Make
should be-
a persuasion check.
I really wish I could
Persuasion
help
check?
on you with that.
Well,
But Claire's
I'll-
not good at
I'll say
negotiating.
since you're both in it, you can have advantage with that.
Oh my god, it's like the perfect time.
Claire's
Yeah.
charisma's -1, so I don't think he would give her advantage.
I don't know. Yeah, like I don't know how well this roll's gonna go. Here we go. Here we go.
Come in, what's your persuasion?
Where's the menu?
Plus 10.
There it goes.
Yeah, and I'm a +8. F. The two
Holy-
people that need to be there.
14.
He'll say, "All right, that sounds okay.
Oh wow.
10%.
So
you
technically
get.
20% of what we get combined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think that sounds good to me.
All
Oops.
right. That sounds good. Now you're not gonna. You don't lie to me now. I'll know.
I mean,
Yeah.
really, we have no intention of lying to you.
Okay.
In fact, if anything, I think this is probably more beneficial to our friendship.
Okay. Just take that one right there. He sort of claws up at his, like, with his hind legs up near his back.
All right, I guess Glare will kind of
Just
go
yank
try
it.
to gingerly remove it.
Yeah, just yank it hard. It's gonna be really hard to just yank it as
Oh,
hard as you can.
okay. This won't hurt at all, though.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's cool. I do it all the time. Ow! No, I'm just kidding. I was just messing with you. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Almost fell in the water.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you have a bronze dragon skill now.
That's how Glare and Tari died.
Yep, you're good.
He's a metal dragon. They're typically friendly.
I can still see my booty you into the water.
Glare can swim. He just doesn't like water.
Say, did you guys ever find that big lobster?
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, we did.
Wow. Did you eat it?
Oh, no, we actually ride it.
What?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
turns out it's actually something you could use to, like, walk around in the bottom of the ocean.
Far out.
It's a hippie dragon.
I was gonna say, I don't think he was quite so high last time we saw him.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go back
Somebody
to
got
getting the fish. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy that scale.
I mean, thanks. We'll let you know how it goes.
Alrighty. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Glare will like kind of turn Tari.
You don't think all dragons are like that, right? I mean, there's something weird here.
I mean, is that what you're like on catnip?
Who told you about that?
I'm in your head, remember?
Never tell anyone else about that moment.
About what?
Glare will just start stomping towards the boat.
Something fishy about them
All
fishies.
right. You guys row back over. You guys heading home, or you want to make another?
Yeah,
Okay.
No, I don't think we had any other stops planned.
Not
We're
gonna
carrying a
lie.
bronze dragon scale now.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I thought that interaction would be like, we need a bronze dragon scale, and then the dragon would be like, man, I hope you find a bronze dragon soon.
That's what I thought it was gonna be. Man, where are you gonna get one of those? That's what I was expecting.
Shit. No,
Oh, you know, I might know
he's
someone.
not that high. He's not that fucking high. Yeah. So yeah, you guys make your way back home, and yeah, you guys walk in to see a very bizarre scene of Jeff, Warrington, Widget, and Vincent Trench all at a table playing cards.
I don't think I want to know.
Yeah, and it's starting to get into late afternoon now after all that shenanigans, and so if you do want to go investigate the situation with the Zentarum, you should probably start heading out since it is on the outskirts of Waterdeep.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Very well.
I'm gonna rock and roll.
I'm assuming I recovered the health I lost from the explosion, right?
Yeah, you're fine now.
Okay.
Warrington will stay behind and help fix up the room and everything, and rebuild.
He's damn well better.
And
You're
rebuild.
off the hook this time, Birds.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Vincent turns to you, Xena, and he's like, "All right, it's almost showtime. You ready to go?"
Oh my god.
Yes.
All right. Okay. As you
Glare
all-
Glare will bring the Azure Edge with him too.
Yeah. All right. So you all prepare for battle, basically, and you head out the door, and it's by the way, it's raining as usual, and you bring your umbrellas and whatnot. And as you go outside, it is cool as the breeze is sort of hitting the raindrops and sort of washing against your skin, and
Falling off my head.
yes. And the cobblestones are slick, and the streets are quite busy at night as you look up and you see the sort of lamps illuminated by these continual flame spells, just sort of illuminating the streets a little bit as the rain falls. You make your way outside the city, outside the gates of Waterdeep. You see the Griffin cavalry up above, keeping an eye on you, as well as the city guard manning the
Is there a
walls
bed?
of the city.
Sure, it's almost like they think we caused trouble or something.
Oh. All of a sudden, as you guys are walking through the rain, all cool like, you you hear this going as you guys are making your way through the streets.
First voices, now music. I think I am going insane.
I was gonna say I can't really hear because I'm still on my phone.
It's Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
After
So,
the morning I've had, nothing surprises me.
yeah. So you guys are dancing around the streets, or at least listening to the music as you make your way to the farm outskirts. And when you do,
Birds, we're trying to sneak up on them. Keep her down.
it's actually not Vince. He's very confused. All right.
Tari's gonna look at Vince. If you do this at Battle of the Bands, it'd be very good.
Yeah. So you guys are strutting through on the road on the way there, but eventually Vincent sort of taps you on the shoulder, Xena, and sort of does this.
Yeah, I do.
Cut the music. You guys hear a cut the music sound, and I'm gonna move you guys over to this map.
Over to this map.
This other map, yeah. All right. Oh shit. Did that work? All right, can everyone see that, by the way? That was weird.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you guys make your way upon this, what looks to be like a small farm, and Vincent says we should probably stay quiet. Keep your eyes peeled. This is the place.
about that. I am wearing like few hundred pounds of metal, so
So we're trying to investigate this place because why?
You don't have disadvantage on stealth anymore.
Is Mithril?
Oh, because it's mithril, right?
Yeah.
I think I still do, don't I?
No, not with
Nope.
mithril.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. I don't have it. Yeah, you're right. Huh.
So, yeah, Xena, what you were saying, the reason you guys are here is because he gave you a tip-off that the Zentarum, like the ones your sister are working for, are up to no good in this place. Or he got a lead that they might be doing something here tonight.
Oh.
Yeah. So what do you all do as you approach?
Well, I
mean, I tell everyone like if they wanted to create that element of surprise, I could use like pass without a trace.
Remind me again what that does exactly. I know it's a stealth spell. It like
Plus
lets
10
you.
to stealth.
Yeah, plus 10 to stealth for everyone as long as you stay within like 30 feet of her, I think, or something like that.
Dang, that's
Yeah.
pretty powerful.
Yes, it's a very strong stealth ability.
Unless we just like want to save it for some other time. Like it cost me some.
Well, the other option is I could shapeshift into one of our unfriendly friends and then just.
Well, I can also scout ahead too, but I guess the question is, do you want to stay together or not?
I could kick in the door.
Claire.
What?
Literally would probably not make it to the door to kick it in.
Well, I mean, it's worked in the past.
I grumble because it is true.
I mean, I definitely think that we should either stealth together or we should send someone to like scout out things if this is the place that they could be.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I stand out regardless, so I will defer to the shady people in the group here.
I mean,
do you want to shoot for it?
Well, we could just go together.
That's fair.
I guess. I glare at him. He glares at me.
Fine.
Okay. So I guess we'll just roll stealth.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So two.
I'm going to change it into like one of the Zentarum thugs we found in the past, though, just for extra precaution.
Okay, so you turn into a Zentarum thug with like the winged snake net tattoo on your forearm, and I'd like the both of you to roll stealth checks for me.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
God.
But he's already as someone else, so.
Yeah,
I was going to say, if somebody catches me, at least I don't look out of place for the moment.
Yes. So you make your way through. Xena, make a perception check. As you're sort of making your way up to the door. Or actually, both of you can make perception checks. But I guess Xena has like the higher likelihood of succeeding here.
That's probably fair.
Yeah. So Xena, you notice. You notice that there are in the shadows, as you've sort of become more attuned with the nature of shadows and shadow magic and things of that nature. You see that sort of skirting on the outskirts of the house, the shadows seem to warp and morph a little, and with that high of a score, you see that the sort of lurking near the side of the building, you see at least one like snout, like a snout, and it almost looks like a maw. And in the maw, there's like these flames sort of licking at the sides of this, whatever this creature's maw or mouth is.
Okay.
They seem to be patrolling around the back and the sides of the house. You also notice a teeny tiny creature, sitting atop the building. But you're not. Make a Arcana check to see if you know what that is.
I can't give her advantage, can I?
No, she's just trying to see if she knows. You don't know what it is, but it looks like a teeny tiny devil creature.
Okay. Okay.
It's totally fine, I'm sure.
I mean, I guess I looked at Jeff to see what he's doing because I've already seen everything, I feel like. But like I'm stealth, so you don't really see me.
Yeah, you're stealth, and you just sort of, you see all that. You sort of put your hand up to tell Jeff to stop for a moment. So what do you guys do after you sort of notice that? You're still a good ways away from the building.
I wouldn't be able to see it. She couldn't motion to me or anything like that, could she?
I mean, do you? What do you do, Xena?
Yeah, like I thought if I was stealth, he couldn't see me. But can he see me? I don't.
He can see you because he knows you're stealthing. Yeah.
Okay, then like I guess I just like motion like to him with a sign language and just kind of point back to the group and point forward towards the building and then like put my hands up like, what do you want to do, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to keep going or do you want to go back? Like to point to which way?
Like, where would we be at on the map?
In the middle.
Give me
probably.
1 sec. I'm just gonna rejoin. I don't know why Discord's doing this, but it's like screwing up all the
Yeah,
time.
it keeps.
There we go.
Do you need me to rejoin too?
No. You're good. It's just Tech and Saturn's camera like always keep.
I don't know. Anytime we turn it off, turn it back on, it just doesn't want to work for you. After 3. Why?
So where would will you move our characters to where they would be?
So I'll say you guys made it to roughly like you were trying to stealth, so you were probably going like around this way. And Jeff, you were probably like right here. And we'll say Widget's like here. And so you're like this far still. And the snout maw thing that you saw was like roughly like around that corner of the building. Like there. You see that?
Okay. I want. So if we're sitting here and everything, then I'm gonna bring my my Raven out of its little pocket portal, and then have him move just like to the back of the house and just kind of light in this tree right here.
All right, make a stealth check with the Raven.
Okay. Much better.
Oh shit. That's a good roll. Oh shit. All right. F's in chat.
Things you don't want to hear from the DM.
What is the Raven's AC?
I have to look that up.
Oh, never mind. Your Raven's dead as fuck.
Oh, well, they can't. It's probably like 10, 12, some bullshit like that.
Yeah, so as your Raven flies over the sort of like around the house to try and sort of hide in that tree, this tiny devil-like creature like flies at it at a similar speed and just snatches it and stings it with this like stinger, this barbed stinger tail at the back of the Raven, and it just sort of
just poof, dead.
Poofs, dead.
Now, can I make an Arcana check since now I've seen the thing myself?
Yeah. Make an Arcana check. You think this is a imp, so it looks like this. Normally, they're a type of devil creature that sometimes powerful wizards, like usually evil people, will use them to like scout and to send information, like almost like a familiar type situation. And they usually are confined to like the lower planes of hell. They're very obedient, but they can be little shitheads sometimes, and they're schemers. But they're very much a lesser devil. They're not they're not very powerful on their own. So usually more powerful devils or more powerful beings will use them as pets, basically, and scouters. They can fly pretty well, and they're resistant to a good amount of different types of damage, though you're not exactly sure everything that they are with that role, but they're pretty useful as scouters and whatnot. And now they know that a raven flew by that was a familiar.
So,
Oh, good.
Yeah, right. It's great. So yeah, I'm gonna look at Xena and just kind of sign to her, that that's an imp, and just kind of like danger, danger. Like, we need to get the rest of the group now because they probably kind of know we're here.
All right, so we go back.
Yeah, and as you go back, you see the patrols are starting to pick up, and you see that these infernal-looking dog-like canine creatures are now on high alert as they're sort of looking around.
I walk up and stand right in front of Glare and be like, "Okay, you can kick in the door."
I need everyone to roll initiative because they rolled a really high perception check.
Can you roll for me, Perry?
Yeah.
Thank you.
But wait, have they seen us already?
Mm-hmm. Because now the imp has basically alerted them.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they made a really high perception check roll.
Oh shit! I accidentally rolled initiative twice. Oops.
And you were so unlucky because the imp rolled a natural 19 with a plus
God.
1, so it got a 20 on the.
Oh god, it just beat the stealth.
It just
Damn.
barely beat the stealth, so I was like, "Fuck." It happens.
Damn.
All right, so let's look at everyone's. So everyone's initiative is rolled. I need to roll for Vincent, who is actually over here.
I accidentally rolled twice, Perry, but I guess it doesn't really matter since everybody else rolled so low.
Yes.
Yep. The only one who you didn't beat was Xena on either roll.
Else, right? Because he talked. Jeff talked. I didn't talk to anybody when I came back.
No, you didn't. But they noticed Jeff at the very least.
Yeah, but I didn't know if during the attack that I was still stealthed or not.
You
Well,
right now they don't see you. They just know that something is out there and they're on high alert.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just go and put everyone in initiative.
Am I able to cast Minor Illusion while stealth or no?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Let me actually. Yeah, let me check the components, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it doesn't have a verbal component, so you can do it silently. Actually, Minor Illusion does not break your stealth or anything. All right, so Xena, you're the first one up. You see that these hounds, 2 of them you can see right now with your current viewpoint, are making their way around the sides of the building. You see the little imp also sitting atop the building itself. They look like this, by the way. Oh,
They're all on the outside of the building?
There's no handout. F. Yeah, they're there's 2 of them flanking each side of the outside of this building.
Okay, but I can see the building.
Yes.
I want to use Minor Illusion and make it sound like somebody's screaming from within the house.
Oh, okay.
Like help or something or some sort of screaming or something to get all their attentions inside the house.
Okay. All right. So for the purposes of this, they have to make an intelligence check to see if they're smart enough to know whether that's an illusion or not. And so let's see how well they do. Okay.
Against what?
Against your spell save DC. So 2 of them seem to turn around and look back at the house as their ears perk up. and now they've turned around and looked away for the
What's
time
my
being.
spell? Where do I find my spell save?
It's 13. It's down at
Okay.
the bottom of like you'll see like for fear and dominate beast and stuff. Wisdom 13 next to it. However, one of them, well, actually, you don't see that yet, but you think that at least the two that you can see turn and face the building.
Okay.
So that's it for your turn. This hound sort of goes up to the door and sniffs around, and it sort of begins to look around the side of the building. That's it for its turn. The imp is going to turn invisible.
God damn it, man. I was fixing to try to take him out first thing.
Yeah. He rolled high initiative.
Damn.
Vincent is going to sort of go around the side here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to have him make a stealth check. Pretty good. And so he's going to keep going 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. So he can make it about that far. He's trying to like circle around to help later. This hound is also going to sniff around the front here to see if it can figure out where that noise came from. Jeff, it's your turn.
Not sure what I want to do actually. Casting Hex wouldn't break their attention on the house, would it?
No, generally they can't tell if you've cast Hex on them.
Okay. Then I'm going to, as a bonus action, let's cast Hex on this one right here.
Okay. Put a red dot on him, and I will make a thing for Hex. -1. Oh, actually, your Hex lasts fucking forever now, doesn't it?
Yeah, like 8 hours.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. Okay. But we will have to remember that you have concentration on it. So.
And then I guess I'm going to move up here.
By the way, like this says that for minor illusion that people have to make an investigation check. That's just people, but monsters are different.
These are intelligent hounds, so they tried to make an investigation
Oh.
check. 2 of them failed,
Okay.
but the third one you haven't seen yet. So.
And then
Do you still not want to be seen, by the way?
Yeah, I don't want to be seen.
I mean, Jeff.
Oh.
I mean, I thought they saw me, but
did.
if they don't,
Well,
do what?
they're kind of turned around right now. They've focused on the 2 in the front, or have at least focusing on the sound that Xena made towards the house. So they got their backs turned to you right
Inside the house.
now. Yeah.
Mhm. I'm not gonna attack with that. So if I need to make a stealth check, just so that they don't know that I'm moving.
Just make one more stealth check for like sound and stuff.
Okay.
Like to see if you can navigate without rustling any.
No, you can go through. Oh,
Actually,
there we
let
go.
me double check their abilities. I don't know if they have keen hearing. Oh, they do. Excellent.
Awesome.
Good advantage. Oh yeah, you're about to be. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So as soon as Jeff tries to make his way through like that farmland, the 2 hounds immediately turn and glare at him, and they snarl. And as they do, you see that flames are now licking at their teeth and their maws as they're sort of staring him down. And you're just like, oh fuck.
I cast armor bag and this is 3rd level.
Okay.
You know, you're not really good at this whole sneaking thing.
Kill something!
And you hear them bark out something in a language that you don't. Well, who's here speaks Infernal? Does anyone?
No.
My...
All right. Yeah. So then
I
this.
thought that Zell did for some
Barbarian
reason,
did.
but I guess.
No, I speak Celestial.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if I speak Infernal or not. Where would I find my speeches?
Oh. Yeah, you speak Abyssal. Unfortunately, not Infernal. Because you're Drow, so that made sense. All right. So the Drow or half Drow. You're half Drow. But the Drow cohort with. They do shit with demons all the time. A speed 50? Jesus God. Alright. Hold on. That's 10 more feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. So the hound comes right up on you, Jeff. It can't attack, but it just fucking makes a beeline for you. It just can't attack just yet. But it is right up on you.
I have...
Vince, you're up. It's like charging, it's like kicking up dirt and grass as it's charging at you.
Like I get hit with it.
Charging at who? Sorry.
Jeff.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
Vince, you see that one hound has engaged Jeff. The other two have turned to look at him, but they are sort of far away at the moment. But they can close the gap really, really quick.
I will go ahead and use Mantle of Inspiration if Jeff is close enough to get him close to us if he wants to use his movement.
Yes.
And then on Glare, Tari, Work.
So, yeah, okay. How much temp is that?
So it's 5 temporary hit points, and you can use your reaction to move your movement speed.
So you don't
Alright.
get any temp HP, Jeff, because the armor bag just gives you more. So it doesn't overwrite or add to it. But you can, if you'd like, move without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Let's do it right here.
Okay. Cool. And the rest of you get that temp
Dude.
HP.
Alright, well, I'll move beside him. And I'll have Wark move up beside me as well.
Like there?
Yeah.
Okay. And Vince, what else would you like to do with
And then can't really see anything because I'm so away from the computer. But I will.
One
try
of them
to...
is in range. Actually, if you want to
Eldritch Blast on the closest hound.
Okay, go for it. You want me to roll?
If you could roll that for me, Perry.
Yeah, I'll do it. Let's see how well this shit works on. Can roll 20. Oh, that's a 22 to hit. Holy shit, that's really cool how they do that. For 1 point of damage. So Vince, you sort of shoot out of your bow wand or your violin bow, this crackling beam of purple energy at the Hellhound, and it sort of blinks off its shoulder and scorches it a little bit for 1 point of damage.
Sorry about that. I lost internet.
You hit it, but you did 1 point of damage.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
And you hit it. You used Eldritch Blast twice, right, or just once?
Oh, just once. That's right. Let me do it twice. Sorry. Do it again. Let's make sure. Oh, natural 20 that time.
Dang.
Hey, 2 ones this time.
Harry,
let's
can
go.
you roll for me?
Well, this one 13 points of damage total.
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
So another beam, this time hitting it straight in the face. As the
Cool.
first one was
just a range shot. Just a range shot.
Yes.
Just gauging it right.
Got the distance now.
Yeah. Back. Right in the
Tara,
fucking
you're up.
Which one was just injured?
The one that's closest to Glare, like the one that's like north of him.
Okay, so spiritual weapon
All right.
is going to be dropped right there next to him,
Okay.
and then I'm going to shoot him.
Okay. Do it.
I still have my character selected, right? I do not.
So this sort of spectral purple sword materializes in front of the Hellhound and swings down at it, and it hits as it stabs into the creature as it cuts into it. fur, and you watch as this sort of flaming blood like boils out onto the ground nearby. And you shoot it. Yeah, that hits. And then as you do that, you launch an arrow right into its side. Sticks in for another 6 points of damage. It looks pretty bloodied at this point from all those attacks. And Glare, you are up.
Alright. Well, if it looks bloodied from those attacks, something I forgot to do, but I will assume that it's fine. I might pull out my Wand of Magic Missile and target the one that's bloodied with it.
Do it.
So 3d4 plus 3, I think we decided?
Yes. So 3 of these purple projectiles launch out of the wand and batter the hellhound one after another, like forcefully sort of hitting it from all sides, all hitting at the same time. It looks very, very hurt after that.
Wark, go over there and finish it off.
Oh, shit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, go ahead and roll for Wark. He tries to shock it, but the hound sort of rolls to the side as it tries.
Now you know why I used the magic missile wand.
Yes. Alright, Xena, you're up.
Okay. I guess I'm still stealthed, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I'm just going to move like closer to the house. I'm still stealth and like just try to get closer to the house and see like what's going on there, right?
Yeah.
They're still over there. The imp's invisible. I guess I'm gonna try to find the imp.
Okay. So you stealth closer to the house. 5, 10, 15. What's your movement again? It's pretty fucking high.
Let me look.
45.
Yeah.
15, 20. Oh, Jesus. Why did I not put this thing?
Oh my god.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So that's just with one movement.
And then I can still take actions, right? Even though I moved.
You can use another movement to dash if you want to get even closer or try to like get behind the house. You could spend a key point if you'd like to do Step of the Wind, which would let you move again. Or
No,
you just want to look around for the imp?
No, wait. So you said I could move again to do dash as an action?
Yeah.
And then am I able to use minor illusions as bonus actions or no?
No, that's the action.
So dashing is not a bonus action either.
Dashing is an action. It can be a bonus action, but you have to blow a key point.
Yeah. Okay. So then I'm going to...
And the imp is invisible. You can try to look for like traces of it, but it's going to be a disadvantage because he's invisible. And you're only going to get a rough approximation.
Yeah, I'm just sort of like kind of waiting around the house. I'm going to try to see what happens if I try to cast minor illusion underneath like the hellhound in front of the house. And I want to try to make it look like...
It's a 5-foot cube you can work with.
Yeah. But it's a cube, so it's like that's a pretty big...
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
So, would it be possible, like, to create what looks like a pit or a cliff, like, around it? Like, because it's not, like, how big is the hellhound? It's not 5 feet across all ways, right?
No, it's not going to fall through, though.
I know.
Yeah,
I just want to make it seem like that it's around it.
Yeah, you can do that.
And see what it does. If it sees through it, whatever. But I just want to try this out and see what happens.
Okay.
Because I'm just waiting.
Yeah. So you cast the spell, and underneath the hound, a pit forms underneath. So now it's gonna see if it knows that it's fake.
No, I want it like a rock. Like it looks like it's standing on a rock, and it thinks that if it moves, that it'll fall in the cliff. I don't
I see what you're saying. I see what you're
like.
saying.
I'm trying to make it scared to move so it stays where it is.
Okay. Well, regardless, it rolled a natural
Yeah.
19
Oh my God, okay.
on an intelligence. So it
That's
just
fine.
sort of looks down and looks up and snarls around, but it
F.
doesn't know where you are right now. Still.
F.
Damn, these are smart damn
I
dogs.
know.
Yeah.
Fucking 19.
All right. So meanwhile, this hound is going to charge forward 5, 10. Hold on. Let me first before it charges. Actually, I want to read this ability. 15-foot cone. Cool. 5, 10,
Oh shit.
So 5, 10, 35. We'll have it like go here. Yeah, so the hound rushes up to right about there and opens up its maw. As you look into its deep maw, this like orange flame begins to build up inside, and a torrent of it just launches out at both Glare and Jeff. The two of you both need to make dexterity saving throws as the flames sort of wash over you here.
I love dexterity. Fuck.
The two of you each take 21 points of fire damage as the flames sort of bathe over you and just scorch everything.
So 16 total then. Okay.
I go with my fucking
flamethrower mouth. You should
fucking
like that.
armor's gone.
Xena, make a perception check. You notice that one of the windows on the side of the building opens.
Okay. Well, I watched that. Like, I guess. I'm not allowed to move, right?
Yeah. You can't move right now,
Yeah.
but you just noticed that one of the windows opened, and then closes like on the side of the building.
Okay.
Yep. Vincent's turn. He's right here. He's gonna say, "Hey Xena, looks like the jig is up, huh?" And then he's gonna rush up to one of the hounds. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He can't attack though because he had the dash to make it there. So now he's sort of, I'm gonna say he actually goes there, and now he's sort of flanking all these hounds and stuff. This hellhound is gonna rush up here. I'm gonna say Widget went with Xena, so he doesn't get flame breathed here.
Gee, thanks.
And Jeff and I need more dex saves. Alright, Jeff, that's a success, so you take 10 points of fire damage as the flames wash over you. Another 21 to Glare.
I'm down.
Oof. So yeah, Glare's burnt to a crisp.
F.
And now he's smoldering from all the dexterity saves. From the Hellhounds. Alright.
Couldn't have been intelligence.
No. Jeff, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna sidestep. I'm gonna cast Hexblade's Curse on the one north of me, right here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the fuck out of it.
Do it. Whoa! Oh my god, that's gonna do so much fucking damage. Hold on. So roll another. Hold on. Roll another.
16 hit.
3d6
Oh,
plus another 6. So hold up. 22, 33 plus 8. 41 points of damage. God. Damn. 2 beams of Eldritch Blast, boom, just fry through this hellhound. God, and it is looking very bloodied after that massive burst of damage that it just suffered. Good God. Yes, it is looking very, very injured. This hellhound is sort of really hurt. It's going to try to bite the shit out of Work. If it can. Actually, it's going to use its flame breath on Work. So Wark needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Shit. Poor Wark.
Really?
I don't even know what Wark's dexterity is.
Wark's dexterity is a +1.
Okay, so just roll a d20 plus 1.
Okay.
I think the number to beat is 12.
I hope work abates.
12.
I will be so upset, but yeah.
It's 12. Oh my god! So Wark activates these two little jetpack things that launch out of his side, and which only lets him hover just enough to go over the flame, as the flame just passes underneath him. He does get clipped by it though, but he only takes 10 points of damage.
He has 5 temp hit points too.
Okay, yeah. So he's at we'll just say he takes 5 then, just for the sake
Shit.
of it. God damn.
He used the fire to ignite the jets. He just kind of jumped a little bit.
He fucking R2D2'd that shit out of there.
I feel like there's like a picture that like comes out of one of his compartments. It's just got a middle finger on it or whatever.
Yeah. Yes.
Poking the freaking dog in the face with it.
That
That's what I
happens.
see him doing right now.
Alright, Vince, you're up.
Vince will, if there's one hellhound who's really injured.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them actually.
And what about the other one? Or
Both hounds are very injured at this point. Because
Alright,
fucking Jeff wrecked that one.
I will try to
Jesus
finish up the
God.
one that looks really injured then with Eldritch Blast.
Alright. Go ahead. I'll do that. So you still want me to roll, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, please.
First one just hits. So you Vince, one of the beams, you launch at one of them and it kills one of the hounds outright. The one that was on Wark. The other one, you will shoot a ray at it. It also hits. And you take it out too. So you split off 2 beams and finish off the 2 injured hellhounds with your Eldritch Blast. Good job.
Is Glare still down or no?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's down.
I'll use my bonus action to use a healing word at first level.
Okay, let me do that. Word.
And basically,
Oh, it's 8
just
hit points back to you, so you're back up to 8.
Oh, nice.
And all he's saying is like, "Did you guys see that? Did you see that, Glare? Did you see that?" And then he just notices that he's down and.
Yes. Tari.
So Glare looks really hurt. Does Jeff look really hurt?
I mean, I'm still
He's not
over
bothered.
50%.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm feeling like I've lost my mind. I'm gonna cast Healing Word at level 3 on Glare.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that up.
Let me actually select my character so it rolls.
Where are you even at?
Alright. Wow,
That
Wait,
actually
that's only 11?
Yeah.
Jesus God. Okay.
4, 1, 2 plus 4.
Yeah.
Blech.
F. Okay. Yep, so Glare, you heal another 11 points as Tari's healing magic washes over you.
And then my sword's gonna come on over here and take a swipe at it.
Go for it.
Maybe, if I can.
That hits.
Dang.
It's not the critical, but
Yeah, no, it's still good.
comes down, this purple sword slashes into the side of the hellhound. Blood squirts out everywhere onto the ground.
I feel like Vincent's gonna fuck it up though.
Wait, can you have it move as a bonus and still use a bonus? Because isn't it a bonus to move it? Hold on. Let me double check. Hold up.
I don't know if it's the same as 4th edition, but 4th edition you could
You can.
sub down for.
It says as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to
But
20
you-
feet
but
and
he-
repeat the attack.
But healing word is also a bonus action.
I used it as an actual action.
I'll allow
Can
it.
I do that?
I'll fucking allow it. I don't know. I don't think you can do that. I'll fucking allow it because it's whatever. It's fine. That's fine.
I mean, if I can, that's fine. It's just
I'll have to look it up later. I don't think that's. I'll just give it to you for now because I think I ruled it that way before. But let me check on that. I don't know, but for now I'll just rule in your favor. I don't care.
Okay.
Glare, you're up.
Glaire's going to stand up, brush off the soot. growl angrily and use the last of his movement to rush forward and swing Azure Edge at the stupid dog.
Yes. Here we go. The first swing of Azure Edge. God, I gave you a legendary weapon.
It's +9! I rolled a fucking 2!
No.
Alright.
I'm using action point!
The action surge.
I look at Glare and I'm just like, really? Really?
It's like this amazing axe. Okay. Yeah. Alright, that hits this time. So go ahead and roll damage.
Also, is it a fiend?
It is a fiend.
Ooh.
It is actually a fiend.
So, against a fiend, a cold blue flame erupts on the blade and deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage to the target.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Go ahead and roll an extra 2d6. Jesus God. What kind of DM gives their players this weapon at level 5? Alright, so... This radiant light erupts
I have a picture for you, Barry.
all around the Hellhound as it shrieks, yelps out in pain from this searing radiant light that is now washing upon it. Xena, you're up. You see that there's only one hound left, and Vincent and Glare are up on it.
Can I move Work up to zap it too?
Oh yes. Oh shit. Sorry, forgot about Work. Yeah, go for it.
Or is my bonus action to do the action surge? I can't remember if that's a bonus action or not.
Let me check.
I'm just double checking it now too.
This right here. This is the kind of
I
DM.
don't think it is.
I put it in our.
No, it's not. No.
Okay,
it's
sweet.
not.
Yeah, Work will zap him too then.
Work.
I put it in our group chat.
Work misses, unfortunately. Work's not having as much luck today, except for the jetpack. That was really good. Yep. All right, now Xena, you're up.
Okay. I move up to the house.
Okay.
And so there's windows and doors, or what? Like, what does the house look like?
Yeah, when you peer in the house, you see that there are windows and doors, and it seems to just look like an empty house, like empty, like with cobwebs and stuff everywhere. When you look into it,
Like, are the windows or doors open, or are they all closed?
you can open the window. You just
But
saw it
like, they're
open.
not already open. They're all closed.
They're all closed. Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like a wooden cabin, like a shitty farm shed or like farmhouse. Like really basic shit in there.
Okay. Well,
I guess I'll go around to the back door
Okay.
and is there windows in the back too?
Yeah. There's one window, like near the back door.
So I guess I will try to, like, I can still be stealth to try to open the door quietly.
Yeah. I'll say you can just keep using the same stealth roll.
Okay, so I'm going to, can I use minor illusion to create a knocking at the window on the other side of the back side of the house while I'm trying to sneak in the door?
Like
So, like-
opposite from you? Like not,
Yeah,
not on
like the back.
like from the front side. So you're at the back right now.
Well, yeah, I don't know how it works if I'm able to do that, but if not, if it has to be inside, then like the window on the other side of the house, like basically just so that like it's
Like a
distraction.
misdirection?
Yeah, for me to sneak in the door, like so
Alright.
that if there is something in there, they're looking over there while I slip in.
Okay.
Like that's what I'm trying to go for.
Yeah, so I'll say to adjudicate that, just make a stealth check with advantage.
Okay.
There you go. You think it worked. Pretty
Yay.
damn well.
hopefully.
Yeah.
You fucking rolled a nat 20 on your advantage.
Yeah.
Pretty
And
damn sneaky.
So are you just
I was
go,
trying to.
are you going in then? Are you
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I mean, what do I see? I don't. You said it was empty, but I didn't know
Yeah,
if
you
anything.
see an empty room. And so
But
you-
I'm.
yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I still want to be stealth, but like yeah. What else do I see?
Yeah. So you see this sort of an empty farmhouse on the inside as you open the door. I'm asking, do you walk in and sort of look around?
Yes.
Okay. When you walk in, you find yourself no longer in this farmhouse, or at least
Oh,
not where you think you are.
I'm not in Kansas anymore.
No, you're not. One sec while I get this ready.
Oh shit.
Hold on. You find yourself in a place, and I'm gonna say that Widget's with you, so you're not alone.
Yeah.
But you
But am I
find-
still stealth?
You're still stealth, but
Okay,
you
okay,
find
okay.
yourself in a place that looks something like this. When
Bad.
You enter. Now let's go back to the group.
Rip.
So the rest of you guys watch as Xena enters the house.
Well, did they? Well, I guess because they just knew where I was.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when you enter Xena, you see that there's no longer a door behind you.
F.
Yeah. So the rest of you are still facing down this Hellhound as Xena goes away, and it's now the Hellhound's turn. Let's see if it.
Well, they just see me go in the house. They don't know.
They don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. Yeah.
Can Wart give it disadvantage, please? Because I'm tired of getting barbecued.
Yeah, you're gonna get bit at disadvantage, but you're still gonna try to get bit. Get him, boy. Get him. F. Yeah, that misses. So it tries to bite, but it sort of is unable to pierce through your armor with its maw. It's Vincent's turn. He is going to try to punch it twice. Oh my god. I rolled 3 times on accident. Oh, damn. Well, he doesn't get the crit. But let's see how much damage he does. Good god. Yeah, so you watch as Vincent just reaches over in front of the dog's neck and snaps its neck.
God
It sort
damn.
of falls down to the ground. Dead.
What the hell are you?
Don't worry about it.
As long as he's on our
Don't worry
side.
about it.
Alright.
Harry?
Yeah.
I looked it up while we were doing the rest of the combat. You cannot do that.
Do what?
Oh, okay.
Bonus.
Yeah, that's
The
what I
double
thought. I remember that, but being a thing, but I never
Yeah.
wondered. I always wondered why that was like that, but whatever.
In 4th edition, if you wanted to sub down one of your, like, an action for a bonus action, you could. So I don't know. That's weird they changed that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, I just
play
went
it-
to the core room.
We'll play it like that from now on.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure when you
The
mentioned it. all
music
of a sudden.
stopped, by the way.
Yeah, battle's over. So as you
Oh.
guys sort of survey the area,
Not for me.
no one really saw where Xena went because she stealthed. And you
I
guys
thought
were
you
paying
said they
attention.
did see me.
They did, but like the second time you stealthed, they were all fighting.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say they weren't really paying attention, and you rolled a
Okay.
natural 20 to go in. So, you guys notice that Xena's not there. So what do you all do?
Glare
So-
runs over and kicks in the door.
I'll follow Glare.
Pow!
I would
Oh,
think
wow.
if it's still not accounted for, we should go in the house, but he kicked the door in anyway.
All right.
I've been waiting to do it for a while.
When
Yeah.
when you look in the door, you see it's just like an empty farmhouse with cobwebs. Before you fully enter, what do? Do you enter?
Why the hell's there hellhounds guarding a farmhouse?
Yeah, Glare will step through as he's talking.
All right. Do the rest of you follow Glare?
Yeah, I'll follow Glare.
All right. So all of you now end up here.
Oh, the hellhounds were guarding hell. This actually makes a lot more sense than I thought.
Yes. Can everyone see that, by the way?
I cannot.
I don't see why Tari is not working. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah, now I can see it.
Yeah. And that's where we'll stop for tonight.
Oh. Fuck, it is 10 o'clock. God damn.
Yeah.
F.
No, it's only 8. We can keep going.
Yes.
Sarah,
Yeah.
Fuck you.
F.
Damn, I didn't realize. Golly.
Yep.
Have fun.
Hope you guys had fun. Yay.
That was a fun
Yeah.
one.
It's
Yeah.
fun. Okay.
And Perry, for someone you say is stupid lucky, I seem to get knocked out a lot.
I just went for the most people I could hit with the flame breath cone.
I was
Which
trying
is
to do
two.
crowd control and failed miserably.
Yes.
That's fine.
I-
Blair's supposed to be the tank, so I'm supposed to draw the hits. I just wish it wasn't a dexterity roll.
Yes.
All right. We said that at the same time. All right. All right. Good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see what happens to our heroes in this
Next time.
weird fucking place that they're in now. Bye. Tune in next week.
Bye.
Or Sunday. We might actually do a Sunday, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Bye. See you later.